In the name of God. The unexpected guest.
Lila and Marco sat in the dimly lit living room, sipping their tea. The rain tapped against the window, matching Lila's pensive mood. Ethan's sudden antipathy toward our group is such an aberration. He's usually so convivial, she sighed, tucking her legs under her. Marco nodded, setting down his cup. True. Last week, he showed alacrity in planning the hiking trip. Now, he's austere, barely speaking. Maybe we should assuage his worries? Marco suggested, leaning forward. Lila hesitated before shaking her head. I tried, but his coldness attenuated my efforts. Is it avarice? Did we forget his birthday? Marco chuckled. No, he's not benevolent enough to care about gifts. Let's invite him for coffee, audaciously, like old times. Lila smiled at the idea but bit her lip. What if he refuses? What if he's dealing with something covert, something he doesn't want to share? Marco shrugged. Then we'll just have to push a little harder. The next evening, they went to Ethan's place, a cornucopia of books and scattered papers. Ethan, we miss you, Lila said softly. Ethan glanced at them, looking weary. It's nothing, he muttered. Just a break from the usual convention of always being social. But isolation isn't the answer, Marco reasoned. We're your friends. Ethan sighed, rubbing his temple. It's complicated. My thoughts won't converge, and everything feels chaotic. Lila exchanged a glance with Marco. Maybe we can help untangle them? Ethan hesitated, then gestured toward the convex glass bowl on the table, filled with marbles. Ever feel like your thoughts roll in different directions, never settling? He asked. Marco picked up a marble, watching it spin. I get it. But shutting us out won't stop them from rolling. Lila noticed a picture of a woman on the table. Who's this? Ethan frowned. Just a friend. She's a bit of a coquette, always playing games. I thought she was serious, but I was wrong. Lila and Marco exchanged knowing looks. So, she hurt you? Ethan exhaled. More like confused me. She showered me with copious attention, then disappeared. Marco crossed his arms. That's rough, but why push us away? Ethan shrugged. It's easier than explaining this convoluted mess. Lila reached for his hand. We don't need all the details. We just need you back. Ethan looked at her, his expression contentious. You wouldn't understand. Marco smirked. Try us. We're contiguous to your life, whether you like it or not. A small smile flickered across Ethan's face. You two are relentless. Lila grinned. And you are contumacious, resisting even when help is right in front of you. Ethan sighed. Fine. But no lectures on self-continence or self-improvement, okay? Deal, Marco said, raising his hands. Ethan's posture relaxed, but his face remained contrite. I guess I owe you both an apology. Lila squeezed his hand. No apologies needed. Just don't disappear again. Ethan leaned back. You know, all this soul-searching makes me wonder about the universe. I used to love cosmology, thinking about the vastness of space. Marco grinned. Ah, so now we're going from emotions to the stars? Lila laughed. Ethan, you're a walking conundrum. Ethan chuckled, shaking his head. Maybe. But at least I know now, some problems are easier to solve when friends are around. And for the first time in weeks, he smiled like his old self.
Like and subscribe if you would like.